want to say something right now.
So you threw me off again. I was ready, and then you had to speak. I was already in the zone, and you threw it. And it's just you tonight, man. I don't know why I agreed to do this. I should have just canceled. Welcome to Break Even Sports. This Monday, I am your host, Virgil Brooks, producer, and I am babysitting, I guess, Mr. Ed Rivera today.
Babysitting. See, I got a baby right myself right here. Say hi to Virgil. Huh? Are you about to go to bed?
Yes.
All right, go to bed. Love you.
Hey.
Oh my God. All right, go. I got a show. I got a show, kid. That's how it goes, homeboy. That's how it goes.
All right, let me try it again. So welcome to the Break Even Sports Show as we talk about soccer, FCS, basically all the stuff we do not talk about on Monday. Or sorry, this is Monday, on Tuesdays and Thursdays show. So I am your host, Virgil Brooks, producer, and I am here with only one person today. Where are the other two? I don't know.
Who knows? Quitters.
I'm not going to call them quitters.
I will.
I know you will. Here with Ed Rivera. How are you doing today?
I'm good, dude. A little hanging out, you know. I wasn't gonna miss, man. I'm happy to be here. Just because I got a little pent up, energy going on right now, a little anger going on. I don't know why. My football club, it's an absolutely disgrace. So I just wanted to come out here. We'll talk a little football. We'll talk American football, some soccer. We'll talk about all that stuff. Why not, right? I mean, why not? Why not?
You're acting like your team lost a derby or something.
No, why would I? Exactly. My phone said that Donnie was going live. False advertising. Yeah. I'll say hit this stuff up for him, so for his Facebook account to go out and on his Twitter, and then the dude decided he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, not gonna make it tonight." How dare he?
I hate when that happens. We'll make sure that Donnie sends you financial compensation for his mistake.
100%, as you should.
So, you've already kind of specified how your week was going. I feel like I've had a great soccer week last week.
Do tell.
Both my teams won.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Even convincingly. We'll go ahead and get Kaiserslautern out of the way. Kaiserslautern won 3-1. And so they are now sitting 7th in the table. Or sorry, 3-2. I'm sorry. Preston Munchen got another goal late in that. So they did get a goal there. So nice road win for Kaiserslautern. And they're still in striking distance for promotion, but whether they hold on to that, we'll see or not. And as for the other team, well, we'll go through the Premier League scores and we'll go over that soon because let's just say between the two of us, we both had different Premier League experiences.
We most certainly did. Certainly did. When we get there, I got some thoughts on this, and there's some controversial thoughts.
Having controversial thoughts? That's new.
I know, right? That would never happen, right? So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
I continue on, my friend. I apologize.
First off, you want to answer this question?
T.I. versus 50 Cent. Who'd you guys? Honestly, I'm gonna go with 50 Cent right now, and not only because of his his rap, because he's such a good rapper, but also his level of pettiness has gotten to a level of just him just being such a I appreciate what 50 Cent has been doing the last few years, which is extremely amazing. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love that.
No, that's pretty much my opinion, with especially the pettiness part, like you said.
Oh, so good. Oh,
so would you like to go over some Premier League scores?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Now, believe it or not, I actually watched a lot more over the weekend than I usually have in the past.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It just kind of like Sunday, I at least caught 3 full games. So I actually have opinions, like a lot more opinions than usual.
Interesting. I wish I did, dude. I actually, what I actually listened to? I listened to a lot more baseball on the radio this weekend.
The
spring training.
Yeah. See, I used to on Sunday. I had it was a triple screen of Nottingham Forest and Liverpool, Sunderland, Fulham, and the hockey finals.
We can definitely talk about the hockey finals. Because
Yeah, we can. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go too far into that. I don't know where I'll land on did US win this game or did Canada lose this game.
yep.
So I think we'll get into that soon. But
I
first,
think we both I think we are I think we're on the same boat, you and me, on that one.
yeah. So let's go over the scores first. So on Saturday we had Aston Villa and Leeds tied 1-1.
Mhm.
Brighton,
Speaking of, and I'm sorry to cut you off there, but do you know who is actually investing in Leeds?
no, who?
That is football, NFL defensive lineman linebacker Max Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, joins Leeds investors as of 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, we get this. We're starting to see more and more NFL
There's
personalities.
a lot of exactly. They're bleeding into each other, which is pretty cool. And I like that. Hold on a second. Mike, thanks, Mike. This hat is actually for my Sandlot baseball team, Broken Bat Baseball Club. This is our other hat. There's that, and then the bat right there itself. You know, we're playing a little play on the word bat. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro. That's my Sandlot baseball team hat, and I think I have the other one somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. So there you go. Anyways,
Yeah, probably. I do like that one. I'm trying to look and see how much cross.
how much he actually invested?
Yeah,
It had to be a significant amount for them to be making some making it a big deal. You know what I mean?
well, I don't know. I kind of go two ways with it because it's probably a
Okay.
big deal here in the United
Not a
States.
big. Well,
I'm
yes
not.
and no.
Well, there's always been kind of pushback with the actual fans and American investors, and then I don't blame them for that because
Okay.
I mean, the battles between Manchester United and the Glazers, they go back a
Mhm.
while, so I can
Yeah.
understand the hesitation. I'm not gonna say apprehension; it's probably not the right word. Probably in some cases you can, but see,
Sure.
yeah, when I read stories like that, I feel like that's more for us.
Although American football has grown into more popularity lately in the last couple of years, where it's been a lot more popular, not to
Mhm.
the level where it is here, which I agree with you there. But yeah, I agree. I think it's more for us, for the league bleeding into American sports and fandom, which it's we're growing in that place right now, right? Soccer has become what? The 3rd most popular sport right now in North America?
I
So,
mean, I don't know. I feel like third's a little. I would still say fourth.
you see, but and that's what I thought, but there's some statistics out there, they're saying that, that it has surpassed baseball now, soccer,
Mm.
in popularity, which is kinda sad, right? As both of us are baseball fans.
Well, I mean, it's also kind of. I feel like those. I feel like with baseball, it's kind of comparable because there's more. I mean, they're both kind of leaning towards international. I mean, soccer is international, but I mean, like baseball, I feel like it's kind of leaning more towards international fan bases. Finally,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't. Yeah, I feel like they're probably 10 years, probably too late on that. That's something that could have started earlier.
Yeah, well, the
So
whole baseball classic, I think it's finally starting to push that international flavor. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I agree with you there.
yeah. So as long as they're embracing that, I think that will help them in the long run for sure.
Oh my god.
So, looks like you got jaundice.
Jesus. So pale, and all of a sudden I'm like super yellow. Like, what is going on?
I thought maybe it was your Simpsons filter. Uh,
You know what's funny? You
what?
you say Simpsons. I actually bought this on clearance.
That's funny. That is funny.
It's on my desk right now. But anyways, God, I'm so yellow on this thing right now. I don't know what to stand with my lighting.
So also happened on Saturday, and the reason why Patrick's not here, Burnley and Chelsea tie 1-1. Burnley scores in the last, actually they score in stoppage time, so they steal 2 points away from Chelsea. Chelsea did get a red card that could play possible in it, but they just kind of looked very flat at the very end of that game.
I can't say anything about looking flat.
Well, see, when we get to your game, I have a certain opinion on that. I do not think you guys played terribly. I actually saw quality on that side. Now, there was a goal that, not a goal, there was that shot that was on the line that got hit away. I think if that one goes in, we're talking about a different game.
When we get to it,
Okay.
I'm itching for that one.
West Ham and Bournemouth tied 0-0. I did watch this game.
Did you?
It is actually one of the more exciting 0-0 games I have seen.
Really?
West Ham played as a determined team, as a team that knows they're getting relegated and they're trying to fight. And
they're just trying to, and also ruin it for other people.
For others, they had 20 shots, so like they were producing a lot of input, and they just could not get a goal.
Oh,
so it was entertaining. I thought they were going to pull it out for a minute, and they did not. So that ends 0-0. So West Ham's still going to be struggling a little bit. They're still sitting at 25 points, 18th in the bottom, 2 points ahead of Nottingham Forest. So we'll see how it happens from there. Man City beats Newcastle 2-1. Nothing to really talk about. Nottingham Forest and Liverpool. How unlucky of a game for Nottingham Forest.
I was just going to say that. Like, I feel bad for them.
They were looking like they got out of a blessing when they had a goal rolled off by VAR. And then in the literal last kick of the game, McAllister scores for Liverpool in the 7th minute of stoppage time, breaking Nottingham hearts. I thought they were going to get a point out of that. Probably a well-deserved point, but
yeah.
But yeah, but Liverpool gets that goal and moves on. What?
No, I'm looking at it. That's a straight Chelsea move.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mike.
Crystal Palace beats Wolves 1-0. The surprising game to me, Sunderland loses at home, which is very rare this season. It may even been the first time lose to Fulham 3-1. Another game that I saw.
There was a lot of talk about that one.
Yeah. Another game that I did see in entirety. I thought when Fulham got their second goal, it was just going to be, customary that someone was going to score. It was going to be a 2-2 draw. But no, they were able to break the pressure and got a third goal off of a counter. So good win for Fulham. Nice 3 points.
I like it.
And then on today's game, Everton beat Manchester United 1-0. But the game everyone wants to know about, North London derby. Arsenal go into Tottenham and beat them 4-1.
That was embarrassing.
So not a good start for Igor Tudor's first game. Eze and Garyokis both had braces. Eze, who has not scored since the last time they played Tottenham. So Ed, I will just let you take the floor, and I'm just gonna.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Their manager, obviously, it's their first match. Obviously, as a new manager, and I feel bad for him. I'm going to be completely honest, because he's coming into a hot mess. I mean, this thing is a hot mess. It's a dumpster fire inside of, inside of a train wreck. Like, I mean, this is just all bad.
Right.
And then there are some reports out there that like even the players really are not listening during the game and all of that, and it's just, you know what I mean? So so here are my thoughts. One, they're all playing like shit. Obviously, I know we got injuries. But that's not an excuse, right? Like, I mean, you gotta play. You know what I mean? Like everybody has excuses. There are players on other teams that are playing hurt. There's teams where less money that are doing a lot better than Tottenham, and this is total embarrassment by Tottenham. It is completely embarrassing. You know what should happen?
What's that?
I'm all for them getting relegated. I hope they get relegated. I hope so.
I personally don't see it happen. I mean,
I don't see it happening, but I'm just saying I hope they do because this is an utter embarrassment. The players are not playing the way that they should. They're not playing all the way. They're giving up on defense, they're giving up on offense. They can't even properly pass a freaking soccer. I'm to the point where, like, you know what? Good. You think you guys are this premier team. I'm a fan. Okay, you guys are thinking that this is the premier team, and you guys have not been able to prove to anybody that you're a proper team. And so, you know what? You should get relegated. You should play in the championship division because this is an absolute and total embarrassment. And shame on the ownership also, because on the ownership has been. And I don't know if you saw the interview where they had previous managers.
mm-hmm.
Because then your question is whether hockey did Arsenal win the match or did Tottenham lose? Tottenham lost. I'm sorry. I know that Mr. Producer here says that it could have been different. I'm sorry. Tottenham lost it. And so that's your answer, Mike. And I know you're happy that I'm in this pain. You know, I'm a Browns fan and then I'm a Tottenham fan, and then my teams can get their shit together. I get it, buddy. I understand. Okay, and I'm just not happy right now with any of my teams. Although Las Palmas, which is in the Liga 2, they're playing pretty good. So that's another team that I follow, and also Villarreal. So at least I got that going for me. And so I just think I'm hoping that they get relegated. I'm at this point where, like, you know what? You guys think are this hot shit of a team. Great, congratulations. You got this, this stadium is great. Your training facilities, second to none. Awesome. Great. You're playing in London. Amazing. Guess what? You still are all playing like shit. You guys are all an embarrassment. The ownership is an embarrassment. The players are an embarrassment. And then the fact that, like, we've gone through two managers this year is a total embarrassment. Right there with you, Steelers and Chelsea. I get it. Close enough, but not there yet, right, Mike? So that's how I feel.
Like I said, the reason why I don't think Tottenham's going to get relegated is because I think Forest is more of a free fall right now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
I feel like that Liverpool game was just that was just a massive blow.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes, let me see who Tottenham is playing.
So, which is interesting because I know Wolves already. We can put Wolves at automatically getting relegated, correct?
Correct.
All right. Then you got Burnley and then West Ham.
Yeah, I personally do not. After watching West Ham, I personally do not think. I think they're going to get out.
So it could be between Nottingham Forest and Tottenham to take that 18th spot right there to be relegated. How embarrassing!
Oh, it will be talked about for ages.
I hope so. I hope so.
So, but yeah, Tottenham's schedule. So their next game, they're at Craven Cottage against Fulham. I mean, we know they're going to lose that one. Then they're at home against Crystal Palace.
Oof. That could be a draw.
So you get to play my team on Sunday and then Donnie's team on Thursday at Liverpool. 22nd, circle this game because this may determine it. Tottenham at home against Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
So that could pretty much decide where.
Who is more determined to not be relegated?
Well, I feel like the question. I mean, Tottenham's going to be facing the most pressure out of either of these two teams.
100%.
Because if we started to begin the season and said Nottingham's going to be relegated, we'd be like, okay, sure. If we say Tottenham's going to be relegated, especially after the start of their season that they had, I'd be like, nah, they're fine. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are. Like, this is clubs the size of Tottenham do not get relegated. I mean, teams do get relegated, but you know what I mean. Like,
No, I'm with you.
It's not supposed to happen. Then after that, they go at Sunderland. That's not going to be an easy one. Brighton at home. Then they play at Molyneux against Wolves.
So since the league's inception in 1992, Tottenham has never been relegated. Okay. Never.
Until now, no. Then at Aston Villa, and then your last 3 games at home against Leeds, and Leeds is super improved, but at this point, if they're not vying for a European spot, I don't know how Leeds are going to be, but they should be safe by then. Then they go at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea versus Tottenham. And then the last game, Tottenham versus Everton.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling good. Unless he comes in and does some major overhauling of like the lineups and everything and the way the team is playing. I'm not feeling too confident.
Well, like I said, we'll see. Because I mean, like the first game of being against Arsenal. I mean,
I'm with you, Mike.
You can't really gauge how good what a team's going to be like when that game.
Yeah. And I give him a pass on this match. I mean, it was his very first one, right? And it's been an absolute disaster lately. So you gotta have to be like, all right, let me figure out what the hell I have going on. Yeah, the last 11 they play the top 5 of the top 10 teams currently. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna get relegated. I don't. But a part of me says that they should. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to be Nottingham. I think West Ham's playing well enough where I think they're going to jump them at some point. So because let me pull up Nottingham's schedule real quick. Entertain the masses while I do that.
Yeah. So I did a little bit of Googling, and so I wanted to see who has been the English Premier League team that has been relegated the most, who holds the most relegated, I guess, how many times have been relegated the most in English Premier League history. Do you know who that is?
It's got to be a team that's jumped back up the most. My first thought was Norwich.
Nope.
West Bromwich Albion?
Nope.
Is it Leicester?
Leicester City.
Okay. Yeah, those were the first 3 teams I could think of because Leicester not as much, but Norwich and West Brom were yo-yo clubs jumping between the two a lot.
Yeah. And so that's the one. Like I was surprised, and they've been relegated 13 times.
Dang.
13 times. Norwich City holds the record for the most relegation, having gone down 6 times. Wait. So it says the holds the record for the most relegation from English top flight in history, having been relegated 13 times. In the specific era of Premier League since 1992, Norwich City holds the record for the most relegations, having gone down 6 times.
That sounds about right.
Yep. So there it is. There's that. Do you want to know who is after that? After Norwich?
Probably Leicester City.
So, no.
Is it West Brom?
So I'm going to give you with 4 times. I've been regulated 4 times. Okay.
4 times. Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Let me. Can I take one more guess?
Yeah.
Sheffield United.
That's one of them. You're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. It's total of 5 at 4.
Burnley.
Burnley is 1.
Crystal Palace.
No.
Middlesbrough.
Middlesbrough, that's 3. Now you got 2 more.
Is this from 92?
From 1992.
Watford.
4.
God.
I'm impressed that you know these.
I'm blanking on the last one. It's not. Is it Portsmouth?
Nope.
No.
One more chance.
It's not Stoke. It's not Wigan. It's not Reading. Newcastle.
Sunderland.
Oh, the other time wear team. See, I don't know why Sunderland was been relegated that many times. I just thought it was the one time where they went down twice. So,
Sunderland. 4
Okay.
times.
I learned something new. My head hurt going through that, by the way.
You're welcome. And so there it is.
So I pulled up Nottingham's schedule, and Nottingham actually is still in European play. They are still in the Europa League.
Really?
Yes, they beat Fenerbahce in Turkey 3-0. The second leg of that is on Thursday, so they still have European games to contend to.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, yeah. So because of that, their schedule, if Fenerbahce moves on, they're going to be playing even more games. So that's pretty much going to hurt their season trying to stay up. Because here's their next matchups. They play at Brighton, at Man City, then they play Fulham at home, at Tottenham, which we already went over. Then they play Aston Villa, then they play Burnley, at Sunderland, at Chelsea, Newcastle at home, at Man U, and Bournemouth at home. That's not an easy schedule either. In fact, I would say that's harder than Tottenham's.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if it's harder. You think it's harder because, even Mike was saying that Tottenham is the last 11. They play 5 of the top 10 teams currently.
Let me pull up a table real quick.
I got the table. So the table right now is Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Brentford, AFC, Bournemouth, Everton, and then Fulham is top 10.
Okay, so so Brighton is on the road. They're 14th, but that's at Brighton.
Yep.
They play at Man City, so that's
rough.
That
one is rough. I'll give you that one.
Fulham at home.
10.
At Tottenham, so we know where that one is. They
Yep.
play Aston Villa at home. That's not going to be a winnable. That's going to be a hard game right there. That's number 3 coming in. And then Burnley, that's going to be an easy one for them. That should be an easy one for them.
It better be.
Yeah. Then at Sunderland,
which is number 12.
Yeah. At Chelsea,
number 5.
Newcastle.
Oh my God, number 11.
At Man U.
Man U is 4.
Bournemouth.
Okay. All right. So, okay.
So the case I was trying to make with that is they're winnable games, like the teams that are below in the top 10, like your Brightons. That's a road game. So that's an away game. That's already going to be hard. They have Burnley at home. They should be winning that. I can probably see them getting points against Fulham. But, I mean, you're going to have to punch above your weight in some of these games for
100%. Yeah.
And then trying to balance that with a Fenerbahce run. I mean, not Fenerbahce, with the Europa League. They beat Fenerbahce. they're going to be going, they're going to be playing at least two more games there.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. You're right. So but both of them are tough roads. You know what I mean? Granted, you're saying that right now Nottingham Forest it has to play still extra games because of their their tournament games. So yeah, absolutely 100%. So will this be a moment of self-reflection for Tottenham? It better be, right? Because right now you're 16th on the table right now. You shouldn't be nowhere near the bottom. With the amount of money that this team spends, there should not be nowhere near the bottom of the table right now. And this is heads will roll, and it's going to be ugly once the season's over.
Yeah, and I would think regardless, even if they survive, the fact that the head should be rolling anyway.
Anyways,
this not even should be like this is the same Tottenham that was in Champions League,
right?
That was in the Champions League places.
Correct.
I mean, this is the team that run Europa League, so I mean, like they should not be. They should not be where they at.
What happened? Like, I mean, this is just like.
Well, think about all the players they put in for that they haven't gotten. They missed out on Eze. They missed out on. There's another one I'm blanking on right now. But there's just players that they've tried to sign that just went other places.
Yeah.
And then
they're still trying to figure out the whole Pulisic thing. And I don't even know if he's going to go now because he's being courted by other clubs.
Yeah, I don't know what the last talk of that was, honestly. But it's just like they haven't. It's not even from a lack of trying, but it's like they haven't gotten their people there. And then the ones they do have, like, I can't name somebody who I would consider world class on that team.
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just this is a storied franchise, right? Whatever we want to call it, and for them to be at the point that we're at right now, that you got the whole world is talking about the free fall of the Tottenham Hotspurs. Everybody, like, if you see my Instagram reels right now, like, that's all they talk about. Like, Tottenham here in the US, across the pond, you know what I mean? It's like everybody is talking about how Tottenham is on an absolute disastrous free fall, which is I've never seen anything as long as I've been watching soccer. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, the funny thing about that is the championship is also kind of having a situation like this.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to talk about next real quick because, we like talking about the championship. I know Ed likes to talk about Wrexham. Wrexham's still hanging on there. That last playoff play.
They are pushing.
So Birmingham's catching up speed. Derby's still hanging around. So I'll be curious what happens in there because Birmingham haven't been defeated in their last 5 games. So that's 3 wins and 2 draws. So they're looking pretty good for them. Coventry finally looks like they've gotten it together after the game against Middlesbrough where they beat them 3-0.
Yep.
So 3-0 or 3-1? 3-1, my bad. They finally have got their strikers going again. But we talk about Tottenham possibly in a relegation battle. Have you seen what Leicester City is doing?
They're 22nd on the table right now.
Leicester City has now entered the relegation spots for the championship, so there's a possibility they may be League One.
Jesus Christ.
Now, they still have a few more games, and they probably have a better chance because West Bromwich Albion is sitting up above them at 34, which, by the way, another team that I'm not used to being in League One, and Blackburn at 38 points. Now, there actually is a team that is officially relegated already.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday, after entering administration, they will be going down to League One. They have -7 points, and they are mathematically out of it.
Yeah, there's not a chance in hell that they're going to be able to move up. It's just done. They're done. I saw that. I was like, that's sad.
Hate to say that. That's that's a club I have a very soft spot for.
Yeah.
But bad ownerships. That's what happens, and I hate saying that. So we look over at La Liga for a minute. So we'll have some good news for Ed now, since his La Liga team did win. So congratulations on Villarreal beating Valencia 2-1.
True story.
Also rare that my team, Sevilla, finally has won. I feel like they finally got a stretch of game, because I was kind of looking at their table, and I've noticed they're kind of getting a little low on the table there. But
Yeah.
they're now at 29 points, sitting comfortably at 12th.
So, and it's funny you say that. We're talking about La Liga now. Did you see who got hit with a ban in La Liga?
I have not. No.
So, Atletico Bilbao, was hit with a FIFA ban prohibiting them from registering new players for 3 consecutive transfer windows. That's going to last until January of 2028.
Okay, that's weird, because the last thing I see is that they lifted the ban.
And so so far what I have officially, and this was February 13th. So I don't know if it's been, has lifted on any of that. But multiple regulatory violations for breaches. The club cannot register any new signings. Let's see. I was looking for something else. I have not seen anything until about that has been lifted.
Okay, I'll have to dig more into that, because I thought the first article I saw was about a lift, but then again, you can't trust some of these articles.
No. So it's not good. Either way, you're being talked about it like this right now. You know what I mean? The latest one I got is from 10 days ago. Is that they have officially been banned from that.
Okay, which doesn't surprise me, but
that's wild though. Until 2028.
Yeah, usually that's how you kill a club.
So, well, this is some of the things that I see. Is like the club is known for its strict policy of only fielding players born or trained in the Basque Country, and has a strong youth academy which may mitigate that impact. So they are one of those clubs, like like in Mexico, how you have like a certain Mexican clubs that will only sign Mexican players, and things like that. And I still remember. I don't know if you remember this, but remember when there was a Mexico team in Los Angeles that was completely full of nothing but Mexican players, but then they got banned from MLS.
Oh, is that Chivas USA?
Chivas USA.
Yeah. So the last report I'm seeing is that the ban has been lifted.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they can now make transfers again. So I don't know if it's an appeal process or
until it's been reviewed.
Until it's been reviewed. So it looks like right now that has been lifted, but the fact that they got hit by it,
it's not good.
No, it's not good.
Not only that, but you can still, you're going to go through the process of like, the being reviewed and all that. You're still going to might still get hit with something.
Mm-hmm.
Again, and according to this, right, it does say that they do prefer to sign their players from the Basque Country. So, like, I mean, it's kind of like okay, you got us, but you don't kind of deal. So,
yeah,
it is what it is. So, but anyways,
definitely keep an eye on that, because I'm kind of curious what comes out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You got some time to head over to Scotland?
I want to.
So let's head over to Scotland for a minute, because one of the things that I've been monitoring for the past few weeks is Hearts of Midlothian having a lead and having at the top of the Scottish table.
Okay.
Why this is big news is because there's not been a winner that's not been Celtic or Rangers since the 80s.
Oh wow.
So this is kind of a big deal when a team like this or was it 95? Shit, was it 94? Hold on.
That's first of all, that's awesome. Now you find I get it. I think we had this discussion before, you and I, and then actually on this show that while yes, it does look bad, but also at the same time, like the rest of the clubs are very small clubs in very small areas of the country,
Mm-hmm.
and so it doesn't surprise you at all that only those two teams have been able to be the ones that have been the champions.
Okay, I was right. 84, 85, Aberdeen. So, yeah. So ever since 1984, it's always been Celtic or Rangers. Hearts right now holds a 4-point lead with 5 games remaining.
Mm.
So the question is, will they be able to hold out and win? I know I'm keeping an eye on it just to see because, I love stories like that. So
No, I'm with you.
yeah, definitely keep an eye out on that. In other news, Donnie wanted us to talk about Bayern Munich. This is the Bayern Munich second, and we're done.
Good job. Hey, did you see what I sent you earlier about earlier in the week about the Belgian team merging Dutch team and Belgian team, I think it was?
Yes. So the I almost said Benelux, but that's not the league. The Benelux is something with Belgium.
Yeah, no, it's not Benelux.
But yeah, that has something that has been talked about before. I've always been a fan of the combination with that because I think that league could I think it could be better than the French league.
Really?
Yeah, I'm. But then again, I'm also been pretty high on Belgian and Netherlands teams.
Jupiter League, is it?
Juniper. Yeah, Juniper League. I think they changed the name on it, but yeah. So you can take if you have the names like Anderlecht, you've got Bruges, you got KA Ghent, you got Racing Genk.
Yeah.
Standard Liège from Belgium. You had Ajax, Feyenoord, PSV, FC Twente. I mean, you got quality teams in there. I think the only reason I don't think it would happen, besides financially, it's just why would you just take 2 domestic leagues away in a way? Because that'd be kind of the first of its thing where they don't have its own domestic league. Honestly, if they reopen it again, I think that'd be I can see why they would do it. I think they would definitely be a better league with better competition too.
So this is why where I default to you, right? Mm-hmm. Because of the knowledge when it comes to those leagues. I'm not as knowledgeable when it comes to that. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. And so that one is going to be a little bit tough for me to be like, yeah, exactly. No clue. No fucking clue. None whatsoever.
Patrick may not agree with me on that, but I think that's where I stand with those.
That would be a good question to ask Patrick. Where does he stand on that? Because I never got an answer from him, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of intrigued of where he would do that. So the one I got an answer from, it was actually from Donnie, because like it's becoming too customary. You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever, bro. And so I'm a little intrigued about that. Like I said, I'm gonna default to you because you know about that more than I do. I don't.
Yeah, that's my opinion. I think I've always been high on the Dutch league for sure. Belgium is okay. Mm-hmm. They've got some quality teams. There's like the top leagues on there, I think, can beat anybody on a good day.
Sure.
But then you get to the middle and it's like, okay. Yeah. So I don't know how many teams you could make a league out of that.
I got you.
But really, if it's the best of Belgium versus the best of Netherlands in there, I mean, I think you can get some quality out of that.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. The only thing that, besides that soccer related that I wanted to touch on, and then I wanted to get your opinion on this, is, as you already know, the World Cup is going to be coming here before we know it.
Mm-hmm.
And so FIFA has canceled the 2026 World Cup Fan Fest in New York, New Jersey. and that's where the championship is going to be happening.
So was this the fan fest that they were charging money to?
It was supposed to be free, and then New York says we can't afford this. We're going to charge $10. I think it's like something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where the charging was coming from. So yeah,
It's this one.
well, you have that, then you have the East Rutherford story that they're basically saying they need more money too.
They're not willing. So apparently they're not willing to pay for the security. It's like, oh, the money's coming, and they're like, no. We want the money now, because we need to pay. And
yeah,
so
so that's just kind of a mess in general.
then you have what's going on in Mexico right now. And that's even another mess, right? So like you have two out of the three countries that are going through some serious issues right now. Then on top of that, and I don't know if you've seen this, the German national team is refusing to tour in the US.
I have not heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take a look at that.
Look it up.
Entertain. Well, refuses to tour in the U.S. You're right.
Yeah. So all these just one after.
Now this is saying this is not the German national team though that's doing this. This is Werder Bremen. They had a trip to Minnesota for a game. So
right.
yeah,
No, they were talking about the German team as well. Now, see, now I'm gonna.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about the national team, but this says Werder Bremen not traveling to Minnesota.
No, I know that. See now I'm looking.
See, I have you doubting yourself now. So while we do that, what about the start one, bench one, cut one with curly fries, shoestring fries, and steak bread?
Phil. Oh, I'm trying to think of World Tour. It didn't go so well. All right, good joke. I'll give you that. Curly fries, shoestring fries, or steak fries. I'm going to start shoestring fries, bench curly fries, and then cut steak fries.
Ooh.
Ooh, we're about to have a discussion here on why I'm wrong.
No, not. I just have a difference of opinion. I'm
okay,
not saying
all right. So do tell.
I am team steak fries.
Really?
Yes,
I think they're too big.
I don't see the problem with that. It makes them good. I am team steak fries by far. Bench, okay. I would say bench shoestring and cut curly.
I'm okay without curly. I'm not I'm all right. You know what I mean?
Also start waffle.
Start waffle fries?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. There's this place down from here. It's called Triple Barrel. It's a hole in the wall bar where also it's like a pool hall, right? Mm-hmm. Love it. They got these fries in there, these potato wedges fries. Man, let me tell you, it's heaven. They're so good. So good. So there's that. So there you go. I like that question, Phil. I appreciate you. We were there this morning. Now you're here at night. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you, sir. So,
yeah, that Donnie can make the morning show, but not the night show. I mean, whatever.
You would think, right? How dare he? How dare he?
Mm-mm. Oh. I thought maybe he wanted to talk about MLS, but MLS did start. But
has the MLS started like the preseason?
No, this is like official, like game starts like now.
And they're on Apple TV.
Yeah.
And I got Apple TV, but I don't think I have the package to watch the games, because I believe it's something different, isn't it?
I'm not sure on Apple TV. I don't know.
I can tell. I'll do say I do have a bone to pick with MLB Network, MLB TV, the package. Bullshit.
Oh, because of
the ESPN thing.
Yeah.
They want to charge $140.
Well, ESPN's got to make
on top of the ESPN package.
I mean, ESPN's got to make up their money for their terrible business decisions,
for the terrible signings that they have made. I'm looking at you, Stephen A. Smith. I'll say it out loud.
Say, I'm not touching that one.
I will. Did you all wish Mrs. Mayor happy birthday? We already did that, bro. I took care of it, Mike. And we even talked about it this morning, how they went out and everything. Yeah. So by the way, and I got to do a little plug here for my Sandlot baseball team.
Go ahead.
And so I get to start my first Sandlot practice this weekend coming up, Saturday, before I go to Puerto Rico. So I'm excited for that. I get to actually go play some baseball. My back is feeling a whole lot better, so I've been going to the chiropractor every other week.
Good.
And yours truly is in charge of the social media for the Carolina Sandlot Revival, the whole event.
Really?
Yes, sir. Your boy is in charge of social media.
That is impressive. So we know when it turns into Brown's Hate, we know who it is.
We go there, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting a team of like 5 or 6 people that we're gonna be doing some live streaming, some drone work, some in-game interviews and things like that, some host interviews. So we're gonna be doing that, and then the actual whole series will be April 24th, 25th, and 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but your boy gets to be playing at the old Durham Bull Stadium.
Oh, I bet that's exciting for you.
Bro, are you kidding me? I've been waiting for this. So it's funny because there's a brewery here that we rented out, right, for the whole event. They have a Friday event, right? And obviously big, huge, full party, beers and everything. Guess who gets to play the very first game, 9:00 Saturday?
I'm assuming you.
The Hangover game.
The Hangover game? Oof.
Yep. Your boy. I'm in. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. So I just wanted to put that out there because I'm very excited for that. I'm super excited. Super excited, dude. Super pumped. So yeah.
So
league is starting soon.
So you get to do this, okay. Right? You get to be a part of something really exciting and really fun.
Okay.
Did you have to pay a lot of money to get into that?
I mean, it's money's just a number at this point.
It is just a number, but what I'm curious is, do you like it so much that you are willing to pay millions to do this?
No. Why is that?
You can't be like our friend Sacramento State.
Oh, yeah, bro.
It just occurred to me, we never talked about this.
We never talked about this.
Yeah. We never talked about Sacramento State joining the MAC.
Dude.
So in the first of its kind, Sacramento State is trying to join the MAC. We'll be joining with it for 5 years. And you guys will have to forgive me. I'm trying to find the exact terms of this contract because it's absolutely.
I know part of it. I know some of that.
Okay.
What's the initial amount that they're paying? What's it, like $10 million?
I believe it's, because this is for FBS only. So I believe it is $10 million.
Their initial pay is $10 million. They are going to pay for each of the teams that have to travel to Sacramento to play. So which means that, like, let's say my alma mater, Kent State. If Kent State is going to travel from Kent to Sacramento State, Sacramento State is paying for their room and board and their travel, the whole thing. For every single of the teams that are playing, they're going to go play them. That's wild.
23 million.
Oof.
23 million. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, if this works, then great, good, it worked for them. But man, I don't get this. I do not get this for a bit. First off, why the MAC? Was the MAC the only school that said, "Oh yeah, we'll take your money"?
Probably.
Secondly, you know who I feel like this benefits the most?
Who?
UC Davis, because they have
They
been
just got Sacramento State out of the way.
they got Sacramento State out of the way, because I mean I feel like this is to say this is a bold move is a understatement. This is like,
But think of it this way: Sacramento State's actually a really good team, right? They were a good FCS team.
I mean, we're not going to act like
No. But what I'm saying is that they're a really good team, and so therefore they're going up to a MAC division that they could be a real good competitor this year.
Mm-hmm.
You can put them right now. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you have Sacramento State, I could put them somewhere in the middle of the conference for right now without even playing on paper.
See, I don't know, because they had a down season last year.
Correct. But a lot of the MAC schools also had a down season.
It's also true.
Right?
But the reason why I say UC Davis is because UC Davis has been saying before, and since this is a serious conversation, they're not being called the cowards here.
Mm-hmm.
They have had serious conversations before about wanting to join Division I for years.
Mm-hmm.
And they've kind of been waiting to build up everything and then trying to make the jump. Sacramento State just basically said, "Jesus, take the wheel. We're going to do this."
Yeah, just screw it. I mean,
this was not
just left.
To me, because to me, if you were asking about possible teams to move up next, UC Davis was on my list. Sacramento State was nowhere.
See, I would have had South Dakota State.
Well, I mean, yeah, South Dakota State was on it too. But if I'm naming like top 5, top 10 schools, UC Davis was on that. Sacramento State was not.
Okay, I can see that. All right. Okay, I'll give you that. So your top 5, who would they be? So South Dakota State would be one, right?
South Dakota State, Montana.
Yep.
Montana State, because I feel like those three kind of
they go hand in hand. Those three, yep.
Yeah. UC Davis.
Okay.
And my what's what I'm looking for? My off the wall one, Villanova.
Okay. See, now I'm looking at the other teams right now. I want to look at. Interesting. Why would you say? Yeah, powerhouses: Villanova, North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Montana State. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, the reason why I say Villanova is because to me that's kind of usually it's one of the big Philadelphia schools. So it's kind of, I feel like they're bigger than Temple, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Temple is bad.
Temple's got a team already, so to me it just kind of makes logistical sense. If there's a team I expect to move up, Villanova would be on my list.
So let's do the opposite then. Okay. Right, we got those 5 teams that could potentially move up into FBS. What 5 teams you think should make a trip down to FCS? I think UMass should be one of them.
UMass, so let me see. Idaho Vandals was the last one that went down.
Can I give you 3?
Go ahead.
I say UMass, Charlotte.
Oh, I forgot about Charlotte. Okay.
Kent State.
See, I don't agree with Kent State.
They would dominate.
I don't think they would dominate. I think, well, it's like when Idaho went down, people say they would dominate. I don't think that'd be the case. For me, I would say New Mexico State.
I just saw that name right there.
And as much as it hurts me to say it, because I do love the school, UTEP.
Yeah.
And for a fifth team, I would say Oklahoma.
I knew you were going to say something off the wall.
No, no, I'm seriously trying. I'm struggling with a fifth team right now because
How about these names? I'm going to throw out these names of these schools that I just googled them. Okay, let me know what you think. Sam Houston,
no, they
Eastern
just went up.
Eastern Michigan, Nevada, Middle Tennessee State.
Middle Tennessee State's interesting one to me, but that's I think they're too big for that.
Yeah, New Mexico State. You already said that one. FIU, Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State just moved up. FIU. I think the problem with FIU, if they go down, I don't know who they would play. They're not really near anybody.
They're nowhere. They're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
And so UMass, Charlotte, you know what I mean?
I have another team. I'm sorry, Mr. Larson, for saying this. Georgia State.
Yep.
Georgia
That was the next thing that I was going to say.
Yeah.
I think Georgia State would benefit from going down, get their stuff together, and then possibly eventually make it a comeback up to.
Well, it's very rare to have a team start top level. And that's what Georgia State was.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think Georgia State, if they go down to FCS, that wouldn't surprise me.
Look who decided to chime in.
Well, say he's driving. He's listening while driving. He's probably he didn't say Clemson.
Yeah, right.
Although I think a Clemson for Presbyterian trade could be beneficial to the ACC.
I just think there's some teams that could definitely benefit from going down into FCS. They should go down because they're just at this point they're just playing just to lose, which is kind of sad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, sometimes it's more like they can't compete, but still the payouts that they would be getting in their conferences is still worth staying in. Because I mean, some of this like you can't. You're not going to have someone's going to have to lose.
Yeah, obviously.
Not everybody can win. So like you're going to have losers. And that's what kind of some of those teams are going to be like
these teams are the ones that are playing these big schools like Oklahoma, Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, right? Like they go and play them just so those big schools can give you a big paycheck just so they can get a win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, in my opinion, I don't think that's fair. And if you're going to stay up, that's fine. Stay up, but play more teams that are more in your level, still in Division I FBS, than playing the Alabamas and Ohio States of the world.
So there is,
and I get why they do it. Don't get me wrong. I get why they do it.
So there was a team that was talked about that I don't necessarily agree with. I'll be curious what you think if they should go down to FCS. Wyoming.
See, that's the team. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought they were FCS. So they should. In my opinion, I think they should.
Mm-hmm. To me, I think it's like I think they do fine.
They'll be fine. I think they would fill the void of North Dakota State.
Yeah, but I mean, they get to play North Dakota State now. But for me, it's like they're a competitive team. They are not like they're not always bad. They've made bowl games before. They've produced NFL talent, which really is not a factor of it, but it just gives an idea that they're not just a team that's in the gutter.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Josh Allen.
Yeah. And I'm thinking of teams that I know it's just like they just have not they have not what's what I'm looking for. They've not been competitive.
Fresno State?
No, Fresno State to me I think Fresno State's good for me for that one. San Jose State would be kind of a conversation about that. But yeah, that's just I think there are some teams that probably could benefit more, but honestly, I think with some of the ones like you said, Middle Tennessee State, that one I'm okay staying where they are.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. That one is still. I'm still intrigued about that, but yeah, definitely the teams that could definitely move up could be Montana, Villanova, South Dakota, um, Montana State. So there could be some teams there. I don't know. I'm looking. I'm trying to see what other teams could potentially move up, move down. I mean, FBS teams that can benefit from moving down to FCS.
Mm-hmm.
Benefit.
There's another team that I feel like we haven't talked about from going from FBS to FCS or FCS to FBS.
Okay.
Tarleton State.
I thought about them. Move a team that could go down. ULM.
See, I almost said some of the Louisiana teams. Monroe was my first one I thought of because I think I know Louisiana Lafayette or whatever they are now. It's fine. I think they can build something. Would you do Monroe or would you do Tech?
I would do ULM.
ULM.
Yeah, just because they haven't really done much. And I've watched some of those games and they've been bad. Those have been bad games.
Honestly, I feel like, and I know they would never jump, but I feel like you could switch out Monroe and Southeast Louisiana State.
Ooh, that could be a good.
I don't think there's State, just Southeast Louisiana. Because I mean that could probably. I think they probably do a better chance there. Not Northwestern State. They're
no, not that one. I'm good there. Yeah, and again, it's just see, and I know, and listen, and this is my alma mater, but I think honestly, Kent State, Akron for sure could, and I'm looking at it as from the standpoint of they could probably benefit a couple of years being down in FCS and then making a comeback up.
Yeah, see, I don't know. To me, I look at some of those MAC schools and I think they're fine where they are.
The MAC, if the MAC wants to survive at this point, they need to make some changes because they are they're a bad conference. Look at that. Look at those records on those teams, man. It's bad. And I'm a MAC guy. All right, I'm a MAC defender. But if you look at those teams, oh my God. And by the way, just don't call them a Mid-American Conference anymore, right? Because now you got Sacramento State, Sac State. Jesus.
Is Sacramento State in the middle of Sacramento? Because then it still works. You got to remember, I cheer for Alabama A&M, who are part of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and to this day, I still do not know why it's called that.
None whatsoever. I don't understand.
I'm sure there's history to it. I just haven't looked up. But it's
same thing with SEC. You just say SEC now. Don't say the Southeastern Conference, or don't say the ACC or the Big Ten. Don't say any of that. That could just call them the Wednesday night conference.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So I was trying to look up something real quick because I had a question for you, but I need to make sure this is actually the case.
Do tell.
Do you know there was an FCS team that tried to join Division 1 or Division 1A and did so for a year and then went back down?
Really?
Yes. There was a team that joined Division 1A.
Just recently?
No, this is 2004.
Okay.
So yes, this team joined Division 1A as an independent for 1 year and decided, no, we're gonna go back down.
Who was this team? What conference?
They are in the SWAC, actually. So, going to test your HBCU knowledge on this.
Interesting. Let me see. I'm intrigued by this now. I kind of want to say Grambling.
It's not Grambling. That's pretty much what everybody would have guessed first, but it's not Grambling.
Jackson State?
No. To make this a little bit easier, this team was not part of the SWAC until 2021, so they were part of the old MEAC.
Okay.
So that should help you out a little bit.
I don't know, man. Which one?
Florida A&M.
Fuck! I saw.
You saw that one. You were about to say that. Right?
Yeah, I did.
Yep, yeah. Florida A&M tried 1 year, did Division 1A independent, and then went back down to the Mid-East Athletic Conference afterwards.
Dude, I was literally looking at it right there, and I'm like, it's gonna be the Rattlers.
Yeah, with saying MEAC, the Rattlers would have been the only one.
Yeah.
They were the biggest one in that conference before.
That's interesting that they went up and they're like, yeah, you know what? On second thought, I'm good.
Yeah. So
it's interesting. I did not know that. That's some good trivia right there for you, man. I appreciate you giving me that.
No problem. I knew since we were talking about FCS, FBS jumps, that was kind of the main thing on that one. But yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'll keep an eye on the Sacramento State, because I know we're going to be talking about it.
You know, I'm going to be talking about the MAC. You know, I'm going to. I'm seeing how they're going to do. Honestly, in all fairness, I do expect Kent State to be better this year than they were last year and the year before. I mean, you have to be at this point, right? Like, I mean, you literally hit rock bottom. You didn't win a single game in 2024. Then 2025, you did a little bit better. And so now we're expecting for you to say, okay, you need to be better, right?
Well, I mean, clearly the next goal for that year is bowl game.
Yeah, it better be.
Which, I mean, they almost had a chance to. I mean, I said they were close.
No, they were invited last year.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't go, but
so do I. They weren't. It wasn't worth it. They weren't ready for.
Although, if they did go, it was going to be the Birmingham Bowl, and I would have dropped everything.
They would have been good to go to the Birmingham Bowl to go see Kent State.
I would have dropped everything to go down and see that.
Yeah, dude, that would have been fun.
How else would I see one of your teams doing that?
Oh my God, yeah, right. Yeah. That would have been fun to see. Like, I know that I'm at that point where, like, dude, I'm 44. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to go to a Super Bowl with my team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I'm going to the Super Bowl, it's not on purpose.
Right.
It'll be like how I went to a Stanley Cup game. I'm going to be called the day of and say, hey, I've got a ticket. Do you want to go? And then I will drop everything I'm doing, stop cooking.
Because you definitely should go to if you have free ticket to go to a Stanley Cup game, you definitely should go.
Oh yeah. If you are being asked, can you go to a Stanley Cup game? Like, you're going to drop. You will be surprised what you will drop. For that.
Well, I know I've done it. Yeah, absolutely. So, I've been to a World Series. You trust me, I dropped a lot.
You haven't done World Series yet, so
that I've done, and I'm very excited. I'm doing a World Baseball Classic again.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Oh, so much fun. Although I try to get to a Puerto Rico one, dude, they're all sold out.
That don't surprise me.
Oh, every single one. And so we got Panama and Canada.
You probably gotta use your DHC credentials to get a press pass for that.
Dude, something, bro. Because it's gonna be wild. And although I'll say this, I'm kind of glad and I'm not at the same time, because going over there to San Juan during that time to go to a classic, it is going to be an absolute shit show. It's going to be that bad.
I mean, it sounds like it.
But it's going to be so much fun. I am going to be down there. So I'm probably going to get with my cousin and we're going to watch it somewhere. Go to a restaurant, go to a bar, and go watch it. So that's going to be interesting to see. So I'll probably do some footage and stuff like that. That'll be pretty cool.
Well, I'm assuming you're not going to be able to do the show then.
No.
Man, so I got to do hosting duties for this entire. How long are you gone for?
I will be gone starting next week, Wednesday.
Okay.
So Thursday.
Okay.
Monday morning, Monday night. You don't have to do Monday morning. We can probably just
I was
postpone
about to
it.
say you are not making me wake up.
No. I could probably make Patrick do that one. Don't worry about that. Monday night I won't be on, and then Tuesday I won't be on.
Okay.
Because Tuesday that's when I'm flying back.
I mean, I can try to do Monday morning, but I mean, you may
Don't
not
do
like,
that.
you may not like what you see.
No, don't do that, man. I'm not even trying to. Listen, it's already 6 o'clock in the morning for me doing it. It'll be 5 o'clock in the morning for you.
Yeah. Yeah. You worry about like my rejuvenation face.
Yeah,
and all
it's
that.
cream face and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm already
kind of
messing
bad. Like, I
around
don't
with the
wanna-
lights and all that. It's just not gonna happen, bro. This is
it's
too
like,
much.
I don't want people seeing that. No. Seeing not my routine. I don't want to break the illusion.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Mhm.
So you don't want to be talking about North Carolina, South Carolina sports when you're in Alabama.
I mean, I could.
I know you could, absolutely, and you watch it later on.
I can tell you what USC Upstate's doing against Wofford in basketball.
Oh, man.
Things like that.
You want to get Donnie going. Just talk about South Carolina.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at this dude. Maybe Phil can co-host with me. Look at that. He's already trying to replace me already. So
I don't know. Maybe Donnie has to go solo with it. We'll have to call it Breakfast Take.
oh, the breakfast take. That'll be interesting to see. I'm okay with that. Donnie, what do you think, buddy? Do it all by yourself? He's not going to do anything. No, he's not going to.
One of these days, I'm going to surprise you and show up on that show unannounced.
Do it.
Well, I will not now because I'm actually getting good night's sleep. Because it's going to be a night where I can't sleep, and it's going to be something terrible. Like I'm going to have like anxiety attacks over coming into work Monday over something, and then I'll be like completely frazzled, and I'll be like, I don't know why I'm here.
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out because like I couldn't do anything.
No. Do you go to work every day? Like
an office?
Not work from home? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, lucky.
I find it peaceful to go in there in the office because like everybody else doesn't. So like
okay.
I can work fully remote if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I can just go in the office. Like I have my monitors. I can play my podcast with nobody coming. So like I get productive doing that.
That's actually interesting. I'm in the field Tuesday through Friday, so it's not like Monday's the only day that I'm here. But like I used to do 100% fully remote. I couldn't do it, bro.
I didn't mind it because like even when I was working home, like I had the dogs with me, so like I was never like truly alone.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm like, I need to actually go in the office at some point because like it breaks the monotony of it. Like I can't see how people can do it every day anymore. Like I can do a hybrid, honestly, if I wanted to.
I wouldn't mind a hybrid, and that's why I'm at. Technically, I'm literally a hybrid if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hybrid is a good mix.
Yeah,
but because there's some days that I want to fucking kill people.
Yeah,
it's best I stay home. It's best if I stay home.
That's every day. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay,
you know what? I don't feel like going out.
You would be surprised with the number of smart like rocket scientists, like engineers that I work with,
mm-hmm.
who are good with numbers until you put a dollar sign in front of them.
Really?
Yes. Like I do not know what it is about finances for some of these people or taxes. Like their mind just completely goes blank.
I'm with you, Mike, though. Yeah, it's funny. Like a lot of these people that probably like really book smart, but when it comes to street smart, I've met a lot of people like that I'm like, bro, how have you survived in society this long?
Yeah, and see, I remember when I got my first office.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was just so excited about that because people take that for granted because I used to work at a gas station. So it's
really,
like, yeah. I used to work. My very first job was at a gas station.
Oof, so, I never did gas stations. I did fast food.
It was a Kroger gas station, but it was still
Oh,
still a
part of
gas
the
station.
yeah. I got you.
So like I worked there, and then I remember getting my first job outside of that, and it was at a library, the government library, and everyone there was kind of like everyone there was kind of like, I mean, not like, where it was like shocked that I was enjoying, this open air environment. And I remember telling them, goes like, I'm just glad I don't have to call somebody to use the bathroom anymore.
Oof.
Like I can like, just go whenever. It's like, these are things that I don't take for granted anymore,
Yeah.
because it's like before then I had to call somebody, I had to call customer service.
Hey, can you come?
You had to
Can
call
you come
somebody, and
cover me real quick?
and I had to wait like 10 to 15 minutes when sometimes your eyes are turning yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It's funny you say that. One of the best job. I love my job that I'm doing now because I'm on the road all the time now, and I get to like you listen to my podcast, listen to the radio. Like I'm doing whatever I want now. But like another one was like when I was working for AT&T,
Mm.
and I was an installer, bro. Like, dude, I was enjoying my life. But the problem was like in Cleveland, it was during the winter. You know what I mean? So like during the summer, it was the best job in the world. Best job in the world. During the winter, fucking hated it.
No, I'm sure. No, I've thought about pivoting to doing more consultant work,
Mhm.
probably traveling more, but nothing's hit yet. So,
You would be able to travel to places where there's baseball around.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I could technically be on a 30-day road trip and get paid for it.
True story.
Just need to figure out the
Oh,
laundry
look who
situation.
showed up.
It's like all four of us are here because Donnie was texting earlier.
I know. He's still talking. He says he could have Phil on so he can talk about the Gamecocks so he doesn't have to. And and then we were talking about he could do it by himself. He was like, I could. Imagine, or even if it's not you that does it in the morning, have Patrick and Donnie talk about North Carolina, South Carolina sports.
Which will basically be an hour of Dabo.
Oh, dabble conversation. Oh my God. I imagine we're gonna hear the strangest things. I'm sure you do, bro.
So I can remember just some of the stories I've heard about what management was talking about at Kroger when I was there. So I mean, a lot of it I can't say here, of course, but yeah, that tracks. Holsinger, that tracks.
Patrick, would you be open to hosting with Donnie next week, Monday morning, with Donnie breakfast takes? I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I think it has to happen.
I think at this point it has to happen, right? Give me some time we can talk about our experiences, Virgil. So that's for you.
Yeah, I'll have to remember to do that.
Look at him. Look at him. He's thinking, should I? So, see, that was the thing though. But like for me, AT&T, that was a fun job, dude. I was installing. I was climbing poles. At some point, I was on a pole, like acting like I was working for like a 45 minutes, just because the lady was annoying the hell out of me. So I just stayed up on that pole, like just chilling until she's just like, 2 weeks, bro. I'm only gone for one.
No, he's asking how much of a notice he wants to put in.
Okay, I see where this is going.
I can't believe he would have done that. That's very mean.
How dare you? Can I just insult Dabo for 60 minutes? I mean, I need longer. I don't know. I mean, you are restricted to 60 minutes live. Okay. What you do before and after, it's up to you, my friend. I mean, you kind of still do it now, right? I mean, he does.
I mean, maybe get 61.
1 minute.
Yeah, maybe 60. Again, because
he goes a minute earlier or ended a little minute late.
Yeah, just give him that little extra minute.
Just so he can, no, you're here next week and gone the following week. Yes, I am here next week, but gone the week after. And then I'll be on Tuesday night, but that's it. And then Ed is shutting off the computer.
And then when you get back, we're starting.
Really?
Yes, we will be starting. at least that is my goal
The
to start that.
tournament?
Yes, that is my goal to start that. Sometimes it depends what other life issues I have going on that may change the trajectory of that.
I'm with him, with you.
But yeah, we will. My goal is to, when you get back, we unveil our bracket for that.
The new Dad Hate Brack tournament.
Yes.
So excited for this now. See, now you got me excited.
So,
hey, by the way, those are for you don't know. That's going to be on the DHC Sports Show where we do the Dad Hate tournament, and I'm very excited for this.
I thought about trying to do a tournament of some side for Break Even, but I don't know exactly what yet.
I got you.
Because other people kind of hate stuff, but nowhere near the level as you. So I can't really do another hate tournament.
You could do like some kind of different tournament that's just smaller. You know what I mean?
I did have an idea for a tournament.
Okay.
But I kind of want to flesh it out a little bit first and see how far back I want to go, because if we're doing soccer, best crest. Like, what crest do you and Donnie think? Because I can pull some great ones on there, but we also do like the worst one.
You know what? I'm okay with that. That will be kind of cool. Look at that. Finally, the Blue House ones that they want to put out a gazillion 47 brand hats. But they're probably overpriced on all of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Blue House got great stuff, but the problem is every single one of them is overpriced. Every single one of them.
That's still a ballpark I have not been to yet.
No.
Yeah, it's Pensacola's always been kind of hard to get to for me.
Did I tell you what we're planning on doing? I forgot to tell you this. So you knew the new Zebulon team, which, by the way, they're tomorrow. It's the new unveiling of the new team name.
Oh. Dang, Tuesday show's got a lot of new identities we're going to have to go over.
Tomorrow's the new unveiling of the new Zebulon baseball team name. Okay. So this has a lot of implications, right? Because this is an Australian baseball team with ties to here in Zebulon, North Carolina. So it's going to be interesting. But what I was going to say is, like, I am trying. Hopefully, I'm hopeful that I can try to do this. See if I can get two of the Sandlot teams here in North Carolina to play at that ballpark.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because it's going to be all turf.
I'm hoping you'll be able to get that. I know because I mean, that's, even though that is a old ballpark, like I said, it's like a NASCAR stadium, which still sticks to me to this day.
Mm-hmm.
It's still historic.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's finally at a place in which it's meant to be just like a collegiate woodbat stadium or lowway at the at the highest, right? And so I'm very happy to see that that's the route that they're going with. And I'm also happy to see that they're removing 3,000 seats from it.
Yeah.
Which is needed because they're an 8,000 seat stadium and it does not need to be an 8,000 seat stadium because they're removing those bleachers on the third base side. Remember those hot boxes? Yeah, those all going away. And so I'm very happy for that.
Well, I think that's the perfect time to call it for now. So, because we will discuss hopefully the new team on Tuesday. And I'm hoping we will all be here to go over opinions. I say that because I'm probably going to be the one who's most likely going to be out. I'm not going to try to be out, but we'll see.
Okay. Depending on how you're feeling.
Depends on how I'm feeling, yeah. So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's it, man.
No,
I think we covered a lot this week, this evening. Just the two of us.
Not bad for two people.
I know.
Not bad for two people.
I like it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, thank you for joining us tonight for Break Even. We will be on tomorrow for DHC Sports Show. We'll have the whole crew with us. Hopefully, we'll go over a lot of new logos to go over with. So, take it easy, guys, and we will see you later. And maybe World Crest Cup. We'll see. Maybe we can find a better name for it. So,
I like it.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us.